Hello garden lovers, welcome back to Garden Decor Designs, your premier destination for sophisticated outdoor enhancements. Today, we delve into a frequently overlooked yet immensely impactful aspect of garden design, the art of cultivating beauty around the bases of our cherished trees. Before watching this video, kindly please support this channel by clicking subscribe, leaving a comment or hit the like button, and sharing it with your friends and family. Often left as bare patches or simply mulched, the area surrounding a tree's trunk presents a unique opportunity to introduce visual interest, ecological benefits, and an added layer of charm to your landscape. Let us embark on an exploration of a round tree garden design, unraveling its significance and practical application. The concept of a round tree garden design encompasses the thoughtful and deliberate landscaping of the area encircling the trunk of a tree. It transcends the simple act of placing a few plants haphazardly. Rather, it involves a holistic approach that considers the tree's health, root system, aesthetic harmony with the surrounding landscape, and the creation of a cohesive and visually appealing microenvironment. This design philosophy recognizes the tree not merely as an isolated element, but as an integral focal point around which a miniature garden can flourish. It's about transforming what might otherwise be an unutilized or visually uninspiring space into a captivating feature that complements the tree's grandeur and enhances the overall garden aesthetic. A well-executed around-tree garden design seamlessly integrates with the existing landscape, creating a sense of unity and intentionality. Implementing an around-tree garden design yields a multitude of advantages that extend beyond mere visual appeal. Firstly, it serves as a natural form of weed suppression. By establishing a dense layer of ground cover or carefully selected plants, you can effectively minimize the growth of unwanted weeds that often compete with the tree for vital nutrients and moisture. Secondly, a well-designed planting can aid in moisture retention within the soil. The foliage and mulch used in such designs can help to reduce evaporation, keeping the tree's root zone consistently hydrated, particularly during drier periods. Furthermore, an around-tree garden can contribute significantly to soil health. The decomposition of organic matter from the plants and mulch enriches the soil structure, improving aeration and drainage over time. It can also provide a habitat and food source for beneficial insects and microorganisms, fostering a healthier ecosystem within your garden. Aesthetically, the benefits are undeniable. A thoughtfully designed around-tree garden can enhance the visual appeal of your landscape, adding color, texture, and depth around a prominent feature. It can soften the often harsh visual transition between the tree trunk and the surrounding lawn or hardscaping, creating a more integrated and harmonious look. Finally, it can act as a protective barrier for the tree's lower trunk, shielding it from accidental damage from lawnmowers or foot traffic. How do I decorate my around-tree garden design to look beautiful? Creating a beautiful around-tree garden. Design involves a layered approach, considering both plant selection and decorative elements. Begin by defining the planting area. This could involve creating a raised bed using stones, bricks, or timber edging to provide a clear boundary and visual structure. Ensure this border is a safe distance from the tree trunk to avoid any physical damage or root constriction. Next, focus on soil preparation. Amend the existing soil with organic matter such as compost to improve drainage and fertility, creating an optimal environment for your chosen plants. Consider the layering of plants for visual interest. Start with low-growing ground covers around the edges, gradually increasing the height towards the trunk. This creates a sense of depth and allows each plant to be appreciated. Introduce varied textures and colors through your plant selection. Combine plants with different leaf shapes, sizes, and flowering periods to maintain visual appeal throughout the seasons. Incorporate decorative elements that complement your overall garden style. This could include strategically placed rocks, small statues, bird baths, or even subtle lighting to highlight the area in the evening. Mulching is crucial, not only for weed suppression and moisture retention, but also for creating a unified and finished look. Use organic mulch, such as shredded bark or wood chips, ensuring it is not piled directly against the tree trunk to prevent rot. Finally, consider the scale and proportion of your design in relation to the size of the tree and the surrounding landscape. A design that is too small might look insignificant, while one that is too large could overwhelm the tree. Aim for a balanced and harmonious integration. What are the best plants for a round tree garden design? Selecting the most suitable plants for your around tree garden design is a critical step that significantly impacts both the visual appeal and the long-term success of the planting. Several factors warrant careful consideration during this selection process. Firstly, the light conditions prevailing beneath the tree canopy are paramount. Mature trees often cast significant shade, and therefore, opting for plants known to thrive in shady or partially shady environments is crucial for their healthy growth and vibrant display. Attempting to cultivate sun-loving plants in deep shade will likely result in stunted growth, poor flowering, and overall disappointment. Therefore, a thorough assessment of the amount of sunlight the area receives throughout the day is the first step in making informed plant choices. Secondly, the root system of the mature tree must be taken into account. Established trees possess extensive root networks that occupy a significant portion of the surrounding soil. Choosing plants with shallow, non-aggressive root systems will minimize competition for essential water and nutrients. Avoid planting species known for vigorous or invasive root growth directly beneath the tree, as this can negatively impact both the tree's health and the development of your desired underplanting. Researching the growth habits of potential plant selections will help ensure a harmonious coexistence between the tree and the surrounding garden. Finally, consider the aesthetic goals for your around tree garden design. Do you envision a lush, foliage-rich display, a burst of seasonal color, or a more subtle and textured ground cover? Different plant types offer varying visual characteristics and bloom times. Incorporating a mix of ground covers, shade-tolerant flowers, and interesting foliage plants can create a dynamic and visually engaging composition that evolves throughout the growing season. Furthermore, consider the mature size and spread of your chosen plants to ensure they complement the scale of the tree and the surrounding landscape without overcrowding. By thoughtfully balancing these considerations, light requirements, root compatibility, and aesthetic preferences, you can select the best plants to transform the base of your trees into thriving and beautiful garden features. And finally, for the conclusion, let's explore the top 10 best around tree garden design ideas to inspire and spark your imagination. 1. The natural woodland edge. Embrace a naturalistic look by using a mix of shade-tolerant ferns, hostas, and woodland wildflowers. Incorporate moss-covered rocks and fallen logs for an authentic forest feel. This design thrives in dappled shade and emphasizes texture and subtle color variations. 2. The colorful ground cover carpet. Create a vibrant tapestry of low-growing, colorful ground covers like ajuga, creeping phlox, or even a mix of different colored hostas. This provides a uniform yet visually interesting base around the tree, suppressing weeds and adding a pop of color. 3. The tiered stone circle. Construct a low circular retaining wall using natural stones around the tree base. Fill the tiers with well-draining soil and plant cascading flowers and foliage that will spill over the edges, creating a multi-layered effect. 4. The shade-loving sanctuary. Design a tranquil retreat with shade-loving plants like astilbe, begonias, and impatiens in a variety of colors. Add a small bench or a decorative garden stool to create a peaceful spot to enjoy the garden. 5. The rock garden accent. Integrate a collection of interesting rocks and alpine plants that thrive in well-drained soil and partial shade. This design adds a textural and architectural element to the base of the tree, 6. The herbaceous haven. Plant a selection of shade-tolerant herbs like mint, parsley, and chives around the tree. Not only does this add visual interest and fragrance, but it also provides fresh herbs readily accessible from your garden. Ensure the herbs are not overly aggressive growers that could compete with the tree. 7. The bulb bonanza. Plant a succession of spring-blooming bulbs like daffodils, tulips, and hyacinths that will provide a burst of color before the tree fully leaves out. Follow these with shade-tolerant summer foliage plants like hostas or ferns. 8. The miniature woodland garden. Create a miniature landscape around the tree using small-scale plants, moss, and miniature garden accessories like tiny houses or figurines. This whimsical design adds a touch of enchantment to your garden. 9. The mulch and texture focus. Keep the planting simple but elegant by using a decorative mulch like pine straw or bark chips and incorporating plants with interesting foliage. Textures, such as different varieties of ferns or heucheras. This emphasizes subtle beauty and low maintenance. 10. The illuminated oasis. Enhance an around tree garden with strategically placed solar-powered LA. The design of the area surrounding your trees offers a fantastic opportunity to enhance the beauty and functionality of your garden. By understanding the principles of a round tree garden design, considering the benefits it offers, and carefully selecting plants and decorative elements, you can transform these often neglected spaces into captivating features that elevate your entire landscape. We encourage you to take inspiration from the ideas shared today and embark on your own around tree garden design projects. Don't forget to share your creations with us in the comments below. If you found this video informative and inspiring, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Garden Decor Designs for more expert tips and design ideas, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future uploads. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more garden design insights in our next video. Happy gardening!